What's good, YouTube? It's your girl DJ back with another Out of This World video. With the holidays coming up, I really want to do a video that's very near to me and that I experience as well, and that's mental health and depression. Seasonal depression happens to a lot of people, and especially with our current state with quarantine and COVID, it could be on the rise, and depression can affect more people than you think. Most of you guys don't know, I've experienced depression and anxiety since I was about in middle school. It didn't start getting really bad until I got to college, and I wasn't, around familiar people. I went to college in Alabama. My mom and my sister was in Missouri. It was like an 8-hour drive. I rarely got to go home, and during like breaks when people were spending the time with their family, I wasn't able to actually go home for the holidays. So that's when my depression really kicked. I hate the winter time. That's when my depression gets really bad. Like between November and March, I'm in a really bad state of mind. Something that I don't really speak about is that 3 years ago in March, I attempted suicide and was almost actually successful with it. It was a really life-altering moment in time, and since then I've tried to stay out of that dark place. So when I feel myself getting into depressing stages, I try to do activities to help me so I won't get into the deep, dark, sunken place, These will be my tips, tricks, what I do to keep myself sane during these wild times, during the holidays. And yeah, the first thing I do is I make sure I eat good, like eat well enough to nourish my body, not just eat what makes me feel good, like feel good at the moment, but actually what makes my body feel good. Eating healthy is a great start to having a healthy body, and with a healthy body you have a healthy mind. It all correlates scientifically. I don't know, I don't know the scientific terms, but I know it works. So I try to eat really good salads, greens, nutritious foods. I'm not saying that I eliminate all the sweets. During Thanksgiving and stuff like that, there's a lot of sweets. I give myself that, but with those sweets and with excess fat and sugars, you have you feel really good in the moment, but you can crash, and your body can crash, and your mental can crash. So to equal that out, I really make sure that I'm also eating good greens and nutritious wheats, protein, fruits and vegetables, to make everything balanced. Tip number 2, during this time, it's easier to get sick with COVID. It's easier to get COVID, and that means you have to have a good immune system. So with a good immune system, during these times, I like to up my vitamins. I take daily multivitamins. Daily multivitamins, but in addition to that, I take extra vitamin C, vitamin D, and vitamin K. Those are all supposed to help with immune system. And I think vitamin D is also supposed to help with mental, I don't know. I'm not a scientist, I really don't know. But I do know that it's good for you. So during these times, I make sure I take more than usual. And fun fact, people of color, especially black people, are usually deficient in vitamin D. So people of color, you should take vitamin D in anyways, because you probably are deficient in it. Okay, number 3, I like to try to stay active. With it being winter and it's usually cold for most people, you can't really get outside and enjoy the sun like you usually would, like in the summertime. So I try to get active at home or at the gym. Again, with COVID, the gyms might not be open where you are. The gyms are open here in Oregon. You just have to wear a mask. So I'm able to work out and stay active and do activities that help my body stay moving, I guess you can say. Okay, tip number Tip number 4 is meditation. During these times, it's good to be aware of yourself and aware of your mind and your feelings. So I like to meditate, just to practice mindfulness and to just give myself 10 minutes, at least 10 minutes a day, to just breathe, you know. It helps me. When I finish meditating, I'm in like, I don't know, I just feel lighter, I feel relieved. So I like to do it. And 5, be mindful of what you have and be grateful. And I want to say, I'm not saying this in an insensitive way, but it's good to remind yourself of things that you have. And when I say that, I mean like during these holidays, it's easy to see others have things that you don't have. It's easy to see people with around their loved ones and with their family, and it might trigger something in you. So what I do is I try to think of things that I'm grateful for that I have in the moment rather than what I don't have. Even if it's something as little as waking up and being grateful for. Sometimes when I'm down, I really just look around and say to the universe and say to God, you know, I'm thankful for my computer. I'm thankful that I have a house, you know. It's something as simple as I'm grateful for this chair I'm sitting on. You know what I'm saying? Just to give yourself and be mindful of what you have, and just to be content in the moment of what you are currently able to have around you. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. Just be mindful of what you have. I'm gonna just keep it at that. Just be grateful of what you have during these times. I'm a big believer that, you know, if you think positive thoughts, you will be virtually a little bit more positive and a little bit more happy. Your depression might not go away, of course, but like if you're in a funk and you just think about like, hey, yeah, things are bad, but you know, I have my phone. You know, that's something little, but you know, it can put you in a different state of mind. And sometimes a different state of mind can reflect everything around you. Yeah, that's my 5 really essential tips and tricks to get you through the holidays, to get you through the seasonal depression. I want to leave it at this. You are not alone if you're experiencing depression, especially during these times, these trying times, with everything going on in the world, violence, elections, COVID. It's a very trying time. I think everyone feels a little bit of everyone's pain. So if you're feeling sad, talk to someone. And if you don't have anyone to talk to and you're watching this video, you can reach out to me. I mean that like from the bottom of my heart. I'd rather talk to you and get you through what's going on than to see another person, another beautiful soul gone because of suicide. So yeah, this was a really deep and like touchy topic, but it's really important to me. I experienced it, so it's really yeah, it's important for me. With that being said, if you like this video, go ahead and like it, share it with someone else. It might help them. It really might. So yeah, if you want to see more content, go ahead and subscribe, turn on your notifications so you get a notification every time I post. Until next time, peace.